How are you all? Students, we were doing your lesson number 3, animal fiber, and up to now we have completed different type of fibers, and we have done that how wool is obtained from different animals like sheep, Kashmira goat, Angora rabbit, yak and camel. Then we have done sheep farming, and in sheep farming we have completed different process under which the wool is obtained like shearing, scoring, sorting, grading, cardling and spinning. All this process we have completed. Then properties of wool we have done, and I have explained you that there are different properties of wool like durability. It is durable, it can be used for a long period of time, easily washable, insulating in nature, having biodegradable nature. They are made up of such type of chemicals that they can be easily biodegradable, and it can be easily colored. So all these are the properties, or we can say quality of wool, by which the wool is the fiber which is used in winter for protecting us from the cold season. Okay, then after that we have done exercise. Then silk we have started. It is a type of animal fiber which is obtained from cocoons of silkworm, and we have discussed history of silk, that it is a very valuable fabric that symbolize wealth and prosperity. In early days, the person like king and the monarch, they used to wear silk, and it is the symbol for their status, that the high status symbol people used to wear silk. And the China was the country who don't want to disclose the formation of silk. Therefore, for many period of, or for a long period of centuries, the whole world could not know that what is the reason behind it and how the silk is obtained. But after and after, the whole world came to know that how the silk is formed, means the process of sericulture, raising silkworm from the production for the production of raw silk is called sericulture. Okay, and this silk moth are reared on the leaves of mulberry tree. They used to eat mulberry leaves and progress. First of all, in life cycle of silk moth, we have egg, then larva, pupa, silk moth. This we have completed. Only I am just recalling you that up to here we have done. In my previous video, you can see all this process in detail. Then we were doing processing of silk, that how the processing of silk is done, that how it is taken out from the cocoons by keeping them in a hot water and then forming their reels and yarns. Then properties of silk, the texture of this is very soft, smooth and lustrous. Lustrous means having shine. Then strength, if you see, it is the strongest natural fiber. Then absorption of moisture, it absorbs moisture less, and therefore it is very durable. It can be easily wear in summer as well as in winter. Insulating nature it have. It is cool during summer and it is warm during winter. Easy to clean, can be easily cleaned. Do not attract dust, therefore it is easily washable. So all these quality of silk, make it more, we can say it, the feasibility of use is more, although it is expensive. And the quality of silk fiber depend upon many other factors such as type of silkworm, quality of the silkworm, the quality of mulberry leaves on which they are feeding, selection of cocoon, then weaving process and finishing of the silk thread. So all these were the qualities, all these were the factors on which the quality of silk can be determined. Then we have an activity that which explain that if we hold the fabric like woolen, silk and nylon one by one, and over a flame, if we keep them with the help of a forceps means a small, we can say, equipment used for holding the things, then you can note the odor and the manner in which the fabric burns. What we see that the silk and the wool fibers usually burn readily and curl away from the flame and smell like burning hair or feather, wherever the artificial fibers melt and burn rapidly, smelling like a burning plastic. So this activity you should perform with the help of any adult in the supervision of any your older one, not to perform yourself. In this activity, what we saw that the silk and the wool fibers usually they burn readily, means fastly, and curl away from the flame and smell like burning hair or feather. Whereas if we burn artificial fiber like nylon or rayon, all these are artificial fibers, and if we melt them, burn them, then there will be smell like burning plastic. So all these are about the silk and wool, and in our next video we are going to do our health hazards. Health hazards means what problem a employee could face when he is working in the field of silk sericulture or in the formation of wool. So till then, learn all the properties of silk and qualities of silk. So thank you. Have a nice day.